It's time, kid. I've put it off as long as I could, but I need to tell you about him.
I'm ready. So, who is he?
That's the funny thing, Bruce. I've been chasing this man for 3 years, and I'm still not certain what's real and what's fabrication. Some things add up, and some things make no bloody sense at all.
Like what?
Well, like his islands. He owns hundreds of these tiny islands all over the world, from the Arctic Ocean to the Tasman Sea. Uninhabited, impossible to develop. Wild, useless places, but he spends billions on them, travels to one or another a few times a year, alone.
Why?
That's my point. No one knows. Satellites show nothing on them. The theory is he likes to hunt, but he's a mystery, Bruce. The man in white, who doesn't laugh. On and on.
Then forget what's true, Pennyworth. Tell me what you believe.
It starts here, with one of the first films ever recorded. Maybe the actual first. 1888. Same year as Le Prince's The Roundhay Garden scene.
And who am I looking at?
His great-grandfather.
In the top hat?
No, in the makeup, the boy, the clown. Joseph Grimm I, Jack. The story is, he grew up an orphan on the streets of Gotham, made his living as a street performer. They say he was good, too, best around, said you could hear the laughter for blocks and blocks, though he himself never so much as chuckled. His reputation grew. He brought his clown act to vaudeville, took the money from that and invested it in his own theater. Just kidding.
JK.
Yes. From there he invested in silent pictures, funded some big ones. Competition was fierce, but Jack always prevailed by, according to those around him, making people laugh loudest. By 40, he had made a fortune and become a member of Gotham's finest men's clubs, the Five Gates Club, the Slaughter Select, and so on. It's said that he, Andrew Mellon, John Rockefeller, and old Andrew Carnegie had their own Thursday salon, devoted to funding the health and progress of the Republic. Still, he was never one for the spotlight himself. There are almost no photos of him, no interviews, barely any records at all. In fact, he exists mostly in the shows he produced, and the charity. Jack was a major philanthropist, that much is documented, though you won't see his name on anything. A wing of Gotham Med, the Gotham Met, Gotham University. He was especially devoted to children's causes, which made sense given his own rough childhood. Live like a clown, leave the world with more laughter than when you entered. That was his reported motto. Jack died in 1938 according to records, and is buried in a family crypt here in the city. Jack's legacy lived on in his son, Jack Jr., who had taken over the family business in the 1920s and expanded it. Like his father, Jack Grimm II invested in entertainment that would bring laughter to the world, eventually becoming one of the early financiers of television. He created a bunch of subsidiaries of JK, all named after famous clowns and jesters. Fox, Piero, SZE, Hop Frog. And, like his father, he stayed committed to philanthropic pursuits, especially those for children. He opened homes for orphans across the country. By the 1960s, Junior's son, Jack Grimm III, was the central figure of JK, starting one of the first cable network companies, devoted primarily to comedies, children's shows. Jack III was a major funder of public broadcasting. Jack Grimm IV was born sometime in the late 1970s and took the company into gaming systems. He also expanded JK's philanthropy to global causes, which finally brings us to our Jack. Jack Grimm V, young, smart, and by far the most successful yet. He was one of the first investors in online gaming platforms, the hardware and software, and a primary backer in graphics processing units, the chips that the entire bloody world runs on. And as he approaches trillionaire status, Jack V has widely widened JK's charitable initiatives, international literacy programs, peace orgs, medicine and aid drops, to those who know him, lauded and loved.
So where is it?
So where is what?
Where is the fucking smoking gun, Pennyworth? What's so scary about this guy?
On paper, nothing is so scary about him. Just the opposite. He's the 5th chapter in a story about a family that has made its fortune by embracing that very first love, the clown, helping Americans and people around the world smile, laugh. Sure, he's eccentric, Jack is. Likes to go hunt big game alone on remote islands. But all billionaires are eccentric, right? He's a classic American success story.
I didn't ask you for the story, Pennyworth. I asked you what you believed.
Oh, Lord, please protect me. Okay, kid. But for that, we need to go back to the start. To that boy in the alley. Back to the clown. See, young Jack Grimm often performed outside a dentist's office. In the 1880s, they'd only just introduced nitrous oxide to dentistry, laughing gas. And Jack would sneak in, leak the gas into the alley, make them laugh, sure, but also make them suggestible, as nitrous does, so they'd give him all their money. The act was a trick, a sleight of hand. No different from when Jack Sr. funded his own rivals in vaudeville and in film, playing one side against the other. And that's what my research has found out about the Grimm family. They've always played both sides. For a century and a half, these men have invested in one endeavor and its counter. It extends beyond entertainment to all aspects of life. They even funded our war effort. And theirs. Through subsidiaries, all their clown-named companies, the Grimms fund right-leaning news networks and left-leaning ones. They fund the aid and the warlords who steal it, peace and war, the crimes and the prison. Ark M. They might be the most powerful crime family in history, playing everyone against each other, profiting off the chaos they sow. Loyal to no country, no principle, nothing but power.
But why? How much is enough?
I always come back to that motto. Live life like a clown. A clown plays the fool while making a fool of everyone else. He's a mastermind, the schemer. All the gold in the world isn't enough. Nothing's enough. Hello? Is anyone home? Now you know. That's the report I sent in to my superiors at MI6.
Oh, Lord, why am I here? Hello? Hello, is someone... Oh, thank God! Mister, I've been trapped on this island alone for nearly 30 years. I don't know how I got here. My name is... You? But how?
Run.
No, it can't be you! I don't care what you reported, Pennyworth. What do you fucking believe?
Kid.
Tell me!
All right, Bruce, but it might sound a little crazy. We go back to that alley one more time, to the clown, because what I found when I dug deeper was that many of the people laughing in that film died soon after it was shot, twisted in pain, grinning. A kind of strychnine poisoning, one of the few toxins that can be absorbed through the skin, like maybe upon shaking the gloved hand of a small boy.
No!
Ready or not.
No!
Here I come. But But lots of people who encountered the Grimms over the years came to mysterious bad ends. Jumping off bridges, boats, vanishing, business rivals, politicians, reporters. In the 90s, an associate of mine at the FBI, Harvey Harris, began an investigation. Died in a boat accident.
What are you saying, Pennyworth?
I'm saying there's a darker project, Bruce. I have records of grim investments in some of the deadliest inventions of the last 100 years. From the bomb to bioweapons, viruses. There are records of them laughing, Bruce. The grim men. At the tests. Only then.
Ugh! What are you getting at? Say it!
What if those islands are where he puts them? His enemies. What if he just leaves them there for years until he feels like... God, I sound mad.
Keep going. What do you believe?
I believe he uses the children, Bruce. At first he used the ones in the orphanage, and now he uses something else. He has found some way, I don't know, using their cells, using the research done at his Arks, some terrible elixir.
Go on, Pennyworth. Who is he?
The clown, Bruce. What is a clown? Its whole act is a cruel mockery of us, of humanity as bumbling, stupid. The clown hates us. You find stories and myth, legends from ancient times to now. Pagliacci, the jester who burns the kingdom in Bal des Sauvages, the one who convinces us to kill each other, even as he himself preys on us. The clown is death. The clown is...
coming for you. Stop dancing around it.
He's...
Say it, damn it! What do you believe? My God!
I believe that there is no Grimm family, all right? I believe there is no Jack the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th. There's only ever been one Jack Grimm. Him. Maybe it's just his infernal science. Maybe it's some dark pact. I don't know. Maybe it's fucking both. And I know how it sounds, kid. I know. But I look at him and... he's something terrible, Bruce. A nightmare thing that stalks the earth. Not a man who never laughs at anything, but a beast that's always laughing at us. The one whose laughter we only hear when it's too late. So, who is he? He's the Joker.
I've heard enough.
Bruce.
No, I need to check on Waylon.
I understand. Be careful out there, kid. Nicely done, old fool. He didn't sign up for this. Sure, he wanted a fight, to punch back, to scream. But this... in just the last year, the world has cracked itself open and revealed its true face to him. All its monsters. Monsters everywhere he looks. The other night, I found him watching a story about a woman in Gateway City who claims to be magic. Some kind of god warrior from hell. To his credit, he just keeps on. He pushes forward, but you... did you really tell him about Grimm for his own sake? No. You told him because you couldn't live with it anymore. Because deep down, you're a coward. Just yesterday, a report put Grimm on one of his fucking islands off the coast of Colombia. But you couldn't let it alone. Even with Grimm 3,000 miles from Gotham. Well, hello there.
Welcome back to the manor, Master Grimm. It's so nice to finally have you home.
Are you hungry? No, I ate. I have plans to make, though, so if you need me, I'll be in the cave. These are the writings of Dr. Amadeus Arkham. They serve as a chronicle of this infamous place that bears my name. Arkham Asylum. Yet this book is also other things. It is my confession. It holds secrets I will take with me to my grave. It is also a warning about the terrible evil I have unleashed upon the world, and a plea that you, reader, stop it before it's too late. Arkham Asylum, 1945. Good day, Dr. Arkham. I'm not too early, am I? It's fine. The faster we complete this process, the better. You're not reconsidering, are you? No, it's time. And I do believe the price reflects that, and how determined I am to get a deal done. Now, if you'll just follow me, I'll take you for a tour of the grounds. I couldn't help but notice this woman. If you don't mind me asking, who is she? That would be my mother. In some ways, it can be said this place began with her. My father fought for the Union. My first memories are of my mother standing watch at our front window awaiting his return. Lee had surrendered at Appomattox Courthouse, you see, and my father was long past due. The waiting had taken its toll on my mother. It had taken its toll on me. But this night would be different. This night, the dark silhouette of a Union soldier marched up our walk. It was him, my mother exclaimed. After all this time, Father was home. Or so we thought. We quickly realized the soldier at the door was not my father. The letter he handed my mother would explain everything, he said. And so it did. It came from the newly installed President Johnson, informing us that Father had been killed at the Battle of Palmito Ranch, ironically a battle fought after Lee's surrender, meaning my father died in a pointless battle. It was all too much for my mother to take. The soldier, to his credit, tried to console her, but she had other ideas. As the soldier's blood started to pool at our doorstep, my mother looked over the faces of my siblings and proceeded to execute them one by one. But when she came to me, she paused and turned the gun on herself instead. Why she chose to spare me that day, I will never know. But the incident would shape my life, from when I first arrived at the Elliott Gotham City orphanage as a scared little boy, to the day I emerged from its doors, a confident young man with nothing more than the clothes on my back and a dream to help people like my mother. A dream to build a place where people such as her could get the care they needed, where the best science of the day would be applied to treat the mind's afflictions, so the tragedy that befell me could be prevented. A place I would call Arkham Asylum. With money given to me by the Elliott Family Foundation, I would purchase the land where my dream would come to fruition. Cheap land with a past of its own. Granted, due to it being where the British kept colonial prisoners of war during the Revolution, where there was much abuse and loss of life, a place other Gothamites said was haunted from the start, soaked in blood and madness. Still, none of that mattered to me. Not as long as some good could come out of it. In the beginning, Arkham was everything I wanted it to be. A good facility with a full staff of like-minded individuals getting patients the help they so desperately needed. Even those patients who, with Gotham being Gotham, were a bit more in need, shall we say. My mother would be proud, I believed. That said, Gotham man turns tragedy into triumph. Amadeus Arkham created the facility Gotham so desperately needed. Takes inmates no one else wants. Arkham was not without its issues in those initial years. One issue in particular. A man so vile and heinous I will not even utter his name. Let's call him Jack Doe for the purpose of this journal. By the time he was sent to us, Jack had murdered multiple people, men, women, children. And soon after his arrival, he killed 2 nurses and disemboweled another prisoner. He took glee in killing. He was always laughing, a horrible grin on his face. He was the type of inmate that threatened the very existence of Arkham, and so he became the patient I was most determined to help.
So tell me, Doctor, why? Why has Arkham so clearly fallen on such hard times?
Fewer and fewer patients, for one thing. Fancier and more modern facilities sponsored by the Lazarus Corp in Metropolis and elsewhere, for another. The truth is, this place would have had to close years ago, if not for the kindness of benefactors such as yourself.
It appears you've done your homework, Doctor. I like my donations to be anonymous.
Look, I'm not just going to hand this institution over to someone I'd know nothing about. So yes, I did my research, and I appreciate your generosity. Mental health is important to you, clearly.
It is. I've seen up close the suffering caused by conditions of the mind, and I feel it's our duty to find cures so that younger generations never have to contend with them. Our children deserve a better future. Do you have children, Doctor?
Children? No, I never had any children. 1885. It was raining the night he arrived. Covered in blood. So much blood even the rain couldn't wash it away. How did he get that way? Whose blood was it? The boy claimed he did not know, but it was clear he had suffered greatly in life. An orphan raised on the streets. He was near death when I found him. Being an orphan myself, I took pity on the lad. I took him in, and eventually, in time, I took him under my wing. He was bright and learned quickly. More than anything, the boy was fascinated by my work and would tour the halls of Arkham with me. Perhaps it was growing among the suffering masses of Gotham, but his fascination soon became a passion. He believed in the good of this place, and in me, and I dare say with no heir of my own. I came to think of him as my own son, someone who would carry on my name and my work. Tomorrow is a new page, Father, the boy would say. No matter how bad things seemed at the asylum, a private phrase to buoy my spirits. He was ever the optimist. Even when he met Jack Doe, Jack was being punished for brutalizing yet another nurse. He taunted the boy, tried to get under his skin, ever a cruel joker. But still, the boy remained undeterred. Were the likes of Jack beyond our help? I confess I started to wonder, especially when Jack escaped his cell 2 days later, when he held the boy hostage. I did everything I could to talk Jack down. Thankfully, while Jack was cunning, he wasn't stupid. He knew killing the boy would result in instant death. I was just happy to get the boy back. Even as I hugged him, I knew the light in him had only been strengthened.
You still do get patients, I see.
Few and far between, and with a small staff to help me at this point. But yes, we do.
I must give you credit, Dr. Arkham. Through all the ups and downs of this place, you've still managed to keep things afloat, even after the most infamous incident of all.
I'm sorry, I don't know what you're referring to.
Of course you do, Doctor. As you have done your homework on me, so too have I done mine on you and this facility. So please, Doctor, let's not continue to insult my intelligence and discuss the true reason this institution's reputation has suffered for decades. Tell me about the breakout.
1886. It was all due to a damned careless orderly. I had warned the fool, time and time again. Whatever you do not get too close to the inmates. His keys were taken, his throat slashed from ear to ear with a sharpened toothbrush, and he was but the first. He released a number of his fellow inmates, and they made their way down to the furnace room, deciding against confronting the armed guards at the front doors. Whatever the case, they quietly worked through the night, dug out a tunnel from behind the furnace, and just like that, they were gone. Waking the next day to this nightmare, I knew Jack had done it. I could almost hear him laughing, that man who loved nothing more than to torch the world. It was a revelation that made my heart stop, because I knew Jack. I knew who he would target before making his escape. I knew. My son was lost to me forever. Tomorrow is a new page. That phrase of his came back to me over and over, but his story was over. I never forgave myself for the breakout, and for what happened as a result. To cope, I converted an old storeroom and created this, a record of my own shame. The breakout was hidden from the papers to prevent panic. Sick people under Jack's tutelage twisted toward crime. There were robberies, murders. Eventually, all were brought back to this place. All except him. The man I refer to as Jack Doe. The man I have come to believe would become the world's most notorious serial killer. Jack the Ripper. A man who might be more than human, but evil itself. A smiling demon. A hellish jokester. The timeline fits. The MO,
Yes, Doctor, I'm well aware of your works on the subject. Speaking of which, the furnace room. I'd like to see it.
Nearly 60 years ago now, and I haven't been down here since. If I'm being honest about it, I just couldn't face it.
This wall, where it's re-bricked, this is where they escaped from, correct?
Yes.
Then why is this wall re-bricked as well?
Having not been down here in ages, as I've said, it's not something I would have noticed before.
Ever wonder what else you never noticed, Doctor?
He leaned in and whispered something to me then, something that stopped me cold. But before I could respond,
You don't have to see me out, Doctor. I love the place.
That night, I could not sleep. I must have heard him wrong, my buyer, but part of me knew I had not. And so I woke and wrote these words, this desperate cry to anyone who might hear it. I shall put this journal in the post as soon as I'm done. But before I do that, I will go down into the dark one more time, to prove what I already know. I shall remove the bricks and find what I know to be there, the horrible truth. That truth might be my legacy, but this place will not be. And so I send this journal to you, Captain Flass of the Gotham City Police Department. I only pray it reaches you in time to stop him. The man who laughs from the dark.
Ark M, now.
Not Jack Doe, but him. The boy. The one I once called my son. The boy who once pretended to believe in this place, in healing the sick, but who never did. See, it was Jack Doe's body I found behind that wall, not the boy's, because it was the boy all along. The voice in Jack Doe's ear, the hand at his cell lock, the knife at his throat. For that's what the man, my buyer, whispered to me. That phrase only we two knew. The same one on the note left by Jack's body.
Tomorrow's a new page.
The boy did it all just to make a fool of me. My hopes, my beliefs. He's the monster. The one laughing in the dark. Always laughing. And now he has come back to buy this place. I could see it in his eyes. The terror he will make it. Instead of a place to heal the sick, a place to make monsters. You must stop him. The man called Jack Grimm. Otherwise, God have mercy on us all. Signed, Amadeus Arkham.
What am I supposed to be looking at, sir?
You're watching our target. They call him the Batman.
Well, that's cute.
He's a former patient here, believe it or not. One who escaped. Or so he thinks.
Are we playing with our food here? What's next?
I have my plans.
If I'm being honest, sir, I've seen enough. Enough to see he's no real threat. I can handle him. Easy.
I know you can. But there are other friends I'd like to introduce him to in the meantime. So, with that in mind...
None of this was necessary.
Don't worry. You'll get your chance soon enough. Everything in due time. My Deathstroke.
Friday. Get a load of this. Wakey, wakey, Bruce. Time to build things.
Leave the kid alone, shithead.
Late night, hey, big guy? What have you been doing with yourself?
You believe that Batman...
City would never demolish this old stadium. Batman did it in a day.
All right, boys, let's pour that concrete. 150 new units. Gotham needs it.
What the hell was that Bane thing?
Makes you wonder if Bats is right about things down there.
Time to pack it up for the weekend, folks.
Your absence, I gotta say, Bruce, it's good to have you back.
It won't happen again, Mr. Fox.
I know you, which means I know you wouldn't have taken off unless something serious was going on. So as your friend, I just want to make sure you're okay. That everything...
I'm fine. Thanks.
Then do something for me this weekend.
Yeah.
Get out there, touch some grass, ride a horse, get in a fight, or just have some fun. Gotham Presbyterian Hospital.
Hey, I brought subs, your usuals. Double steak for you, Harv, and for Oz, the bird supreme.
Oh, that's thoughtful of you, Brucey. Except Oz can't eat solids yet.
I'm sorry,
Fuck sandwiches. At least Selina left us fucking dough before she took off.
See, there's a true friend. Did she leave you anything, Bruce? Your usual broken heart on a roll. I didn't come here to fight.
Then why the fuck did you come here, Bruce? To make it all better? Patch things up? Rebuild? Everyone sees me, Harv, and Ed, and thinks we're fucking monsters. But you chose this! You! And now you can't even look at us! Can you? Can you? That's what I thought. You're real good at saving the city. How about next time you try saving one of your friends for a change? Yeah, that's right. Walk away, big fucking hero. You're not him.
Hush, Oz.
Ah.
Nah, he deserved it.
Gotham Museum of Natural History. demand an audience with Diana of the Wild Isle.
Hello, Bruce. Since the Talisman of Hecate will only work 3 times, I can assume you're summoning me for something dire.
I have a friend who was changed, mutated into something half human, half animal, and he's getting worse. Your myths are full of beings who go from human to beast, beast to human. I was hoping something here, some artifact might, I don't know.
My lasso, Sacrifice, is the only tool I know that can do transmogrification at that scale. But for a chaotic mind, it would be a disaster. I'm afraid there's nothing to cure your friend anywhere on this plane. I do know of one artifact that might help in the other realm. But the journey would be long and deadly. A few weeks' travel at least.
I have a job.
Luckily, time moves differently there. But as I said, the danger...
Diana, if there's something there to help Waylon, I want to go. Now.
All right, Bruce. As you wish. Accept the blood sacrifice of Diana of the Wild Isle, daughter of Circe, beloved of great and terrible Hecate, goddess of the crossroads. Eknago 9. Steady yourself, Bruce.
Is this Hades?
No. This is a place that exists between the surface world and the underworld, beneath my mother's island Aea, where the veil between realms is thin. The being we seek to challenge, Acrolis, he guards a bridge very far from here. Let's begin.
What about your flying horse?
Anything flying here is a target. We're safer walking. Besides, Pegasus is still wary of mortals, finding most of them unworthy.
You're saying he wouldn't like me?
Come, we walk. Day 2. If you look at the lightning, it will kill you. Day 3. If you listen to its song, it will kill you. Day 7. If you stumble, the sands will kill you. Day 10. Keep up. Day 11.
Is that
a Cyclops? Yes. If you look in his eye,
he'll kill me.
No, it's just impolite. Why would he kill you? Day 12. Onward, Bruce. Best to camp before the bloodworms wake.
I'll make a fire.
Day 13.
Like actual hell.
My mother always made certain it was also a home. Day 14. And then...
The next thing I remember, policemen were yelling my name, pulling the bats off me.
No child should lose their father that way. I'm truly sorry, Bruce. Day 16. We're getting close.
Who was he?
A king who died fighting Acrolis.
And the coins?
Payment for Charon, the ferryman, to buy passage to Elysium, where fallen heroes dwell.
Heroes? He lost.
Apparently, his people loved him. They must have made this tribute.
The coins, do they really give people passage?
Some say they do nothing, others that they grant crossing. Still others that they serve as a dream bridge, offering visions. But no matter, we've arrived. Acrolis guards that bridge there. Tonight we'll camp here. Tomorrow we fight. Saturday.
It's not that heavy, he says. Sure, if you're 24 years old and built like a brick. Meat.
Yes, meat. In the trolley.
Meat.
Over there, man. Not me. I'm just bones. There. Don't you eat me.
Bloody hell.
Acrolis is more than a centaur. He's a lord of transformation. His bow makes 2 legs into 4, and 4 into 2. The land he guards is full of beings he has changed. Bruce,
I'm sorry. It's just... First, monsters under Gotham. Then the thumb drive you gave me. Aliens. Gods. Now this place.
I understand. Your world is new and strange to me. Here,
What is it?
it will protect you, not against injury or death, but at least against Acrolis's magic.
Diana, you think I can do this? Help my friend.
Everything you need lies inside you. Drink. Now, sleep. Kalenikita, Bruce. What the... Dad?
Hey, kiddo. Walk with me.
Okay.
So what is it? What's on your mind?
It's just... You're a hero, Dad. That day at the zoo, you saved us. Me, Ozzy, Waylon, all of us. Me, I'm trying, but I just keep hurting everyone I care about.
This might come as a surprise, but I don't think of what I did that day at the zoo as saving you.
You don't?
No. For me, saving you was what I did every day before that one. Teaching, being your dad.
I don't understand.
You're an engineer, Bruce. You know building isn't about any one ribbon cutting. It's the commitment to making the city better, visualizing what could be, and working every day to make it so, little by little, even in those moments it seems out of reach, especially in those moments. So get out there and build.
I really miss you, Dad.
Diana, I had a...
Sorry, Bruce. It's time. Get ready.
And the artifact we need.
I can help you in the fight, but it must be given to you when you best him. Acrolis! Acrolis! Come out and face us!
Well. Diana of the Amazons, daughter of Circe, who, though gifted with powers of transformation like myself, is too good to consort with us lowly beings down here. What divine joy I shall take in felling you, and your mortal mate.
We're not together! Now!
Ugh.
Bruce, never stand behind a centaur!
What?
Shame. I admit he had a warrior's heart.
Pegasus! Godspeed, my friend.
He might have made a fine centaur. Perhaps a bat centaur for my stable.
Hey, Acrolis! I got your bat centaur right here!
All right, Amazon. From 2 legs
Wonder Woman, look out!
to 4, Diana.
Ugh!
Insolent!
You were right, Acrolis. My mother is a master of transformation, but so am I. Watch closely as I transform your face!
Bruce! Diana, I failed him. I couldn't. The artifact.
Shh. Hold still.
Ah!
You've not failed, Bruce. Remember what I told you. Now, let's get you home.
No, not yet. I haven't gotten to say
goodbye. Sunday.
No! No! Remember, what did she...
Everything you need lies inside you.
Ah! Turn 2 legs into 4, and 4 into 2. The artifact.
Monday. Morning, your arm.
What the hell did you do? I was just following your advice, Mr. Fox. Touched some grass, rode a horse, got in a fight. But just kidding. I slipped in the shower. Come on, time to build things. Wear this necklace. Let it touch your skin. You are never alone.
On my 10th birthday, my mother surprises me with a trip into Gotham City. We live way out in Kane County, deep in the woods. Just the 2 of us. I'm not used to wearing shoes. We visit the Hart Building, go to the very top. The height is dizzying, but my mother grips my hand tight. Do they call it the Hart Building because it's shaped like a heart? I ask, peering over the edge. No, Ivy girl, she says. She calls me Ivy because I love climbing trees in the hollow behind our cabin. It's called that because it was built at the heart of the city, where the crosswinds intersect, carrying currents to all 5 boroughs. The legend is, more than anywhere else in the city, this spot gives a wish, the best chance of taking root somewhere out there and growing strong. My mother plucks a dandelion for me. She is already sick, but I don't know this yet. Make a wish from the heart, she says. And so, I do.
Now. Hello? Whoever's up here, this is private property. You need to... What the... Yeah! Fucking hell!
Welcome, officer, to my wish.
What in God's name are we looking at, Sarge? Damned if I know, Lieutenant. Heads up, Hill just issued a full biohaz. 5-block radius. Our job is now to watch out for anyone trying to get in. In? What kind of psycho would... I'm in. Talk.
GCPD intel indicates the air is highly contaminated with an unknown biological agent. 7 of Bullock's best went in ahead of you and...
What?
Apparently, they humped in an augured-up MUC with...
English Pennyworth.
Sorry, an augmented mobile ultrasonic cannon. An extremely powerful military-grade weapon that uses compressed sound waves to separate cells. Whatever it is in there, just be careful, kid.
I have eyes on the officers.
That's not possible. Maybe that stuff in the air is...
I'm looking right at them.
And I'm looking right at the police scans. There are no human signatures on your floor or any floor near it. Whatever you're looking at, they're not people. Not anymore. 1 week ago.
Batman, Combat Journal. I find something today. I'm in the sewer looking for him again, and suddenly, there it is in the water. The sight makes my stomach turn. Reptiles shed when they're getting bigger, not smaller. I force out the thoughts. The arrowhead is working. Waylon is getting better. That's what I choose to believe. I also choose to believe that he's still my friend. That they all are.
You set foot on this block one more time. We have orders from Mr. Cobblepot to fuck you up, Wayne.
You tell Ozzy I'll be back tomorrow. And the day after that. And the day after that. I will never be king. They call me Jack. My queen I met in the field out back. A prince is born from our unmatched pair. But my line ends with my heir. Come on, Eddie. What am I?
I'm sorry, I don't have an answer for you, Bruce. Truly.
But his condition, Dr. Tompkins. I thought to heal his skull needed
Another month at least, yes. Right now, Harvey's head is literally split into two halves, barely connected. When the nurses came in this morning, though, he was just gone.
Anchor yourself. Feel the pavement through your souls. Nothing has changed. At least nothing that matters. But everything feels different. Even Batman. Ever since Bane. They love him. He's theirs now, too. In a way I didn't mean to happen. He was never supposed to be the story. Just the means. But he's everywhere now. Sometimes I see that bat, and I barely know what the fuck I'm looking at.
These things, from the data, they're a blend of human and plant DNA. The spores in the air must be some kind of recombinant mutagen. Whatever you do, keep that mask on. Kid, I just said I know! You need to, I fucking know!
The cape, it's dense fiber. It'll work as a barrier. But those things, they weren't just human and plant hybrids. There was more to them than that.
You can tell me all about it back at the bunker. We're aborting this mission, right?
Shut up and listen! I saw something like them once before, when I was in that place. Ark M. I need you to look something up for me, Pennyworth. A name.
What is it?
Isley.
I am 23 the next time I come to Gotham. My wish has taken hold, at least in a small way. I have a lab. I have funding. My research focuses on genetic cytological engineering, injecting human stem cells with plant DNA. I work all day and night, often sleeping in the lab. I have some early success, too. I engineer a human cell containing chloroplasts, a photosynthetic human cell that can use the sun to heal, regenerate. I tour. I publish. More funding comes in, but it's not enough. Nothing is enough. My mother's sickness is back, has been for a while. A knot of cells in her brain growing out of control, her own body making too much of itself. At night, I look out at the city and wonder if my mother's sickness is part of some bigger pathology happening to us all. Alone, isolated, separated by walls real and technological, and imagined. We turn inward, lose touch. Malignancies grow from our own selves. But if we could reconnect, rejoin. From the heart, Ivy girl, I hear my mother say, and then it hits me. What does Ivy do? It climbs. Maybe there's a version of me somewhere that stops at plants, but not this one, not here. I will combine our cells with more, not just plants. I will pull from all 6 kingdoms of life. I will climb higher, higher than anyone thinks possible.
Stay grounded, Bruce. Stick to routine. The first Saturday of the month at 9 a.m., you visit him. He might never talk, might never really explain why he did it, but still, you sit and you wait.
I'm sorry, Bruce. He isn't coming.
What do you mean? He has to.
I'm afraid it's up to him. And he said he just, doesn't want to meet anymore. Ever.
But he can't! You can't do that! You hear me, Chill? I know you're back there! This is what we do!
Kid, I'm detecting something on that floor. Something human.
Yeah, well, I'm not!
The signal is weak, but it's there. All I'm saying is, keep your eyes open. And you were on to something before. Pamela Isley, MD, MS, PhD. A whole bloody alphabet. Smart one she was. She died, age 25. Looking at her obit now. Written by her mother. You've climbed farther than we can follow. To a land of better angels.
Batman! The team! Where are they? They're done, Officer Gordon.
Gone! We got separated and Brass didn't tell us anything. They just sent us in with this argued up MUC. Sorry, you don't know what that means, do you?
Of course I do.
Hey, what are you? Look, I was sent here to stop whatever is happening up there. Me! You can join me as my partner, but you and me, this time, we're a team! You piece of... You okay in there? The readings. It looks like the higher you go, the denser the spores get. Kid.
I'm fine. I'm going up. Don't get in my way.
They're trying to stop me, but I won't let them. I'm too close now. The breakthroughs these past few weeks. Human cells remade with new DNA. First with plantae, then animalia. Fungi, protista, eubacteria, and archaebacteria. Human cells reconnected to nature, to a common base. Cells that can use the best of all life to mend. A cure for so much. I think of my mother, full of tubes, yellowing on a pillow that crunches like dead leaves. My sponsors, though, all they want to do is divide up each discovery, individuate, separate. Old men who only think of what my work can do for them. Fine. I'll take my research somewhere else then. I'll do it tonight. I'm coming for you, Mother. I promise.
That night, I go to the one place that still makes sense. In the doorway, I take a moment to breathe it in. The smell of old wood, old books. Then I hear her voice.
I'm just worried about him. I see him trying so hard with his friends, trying to put on a brave face with me.
He's a strong kid, Mar. Stronger than either of us.
That's the thing, Jim. I keep thinking about what you asked me. With everything going on in Gotham, what do I want to do? Me. And I know now, but I'm scared, Jim.
Why?
Because to do it... Look, there are things about me that you don't know. Things no one does. Things that if they came out would change everything.
Not everything.
What was that?
Ah, shit.
The Bat. We don't partner with people, Harley. Yeah, well, I say, new year, new rules. It's like the whole city has gone crazy. All because of him. Even if you really believe that, what do you propose to do about it, Dick?
Is it him?
Here's to the return of Gotham's prodigal son, Jack Grimm.
Is it him changing things? Is he behind it? Or is it me? Did Batman do all this? What's the real source? Pennyworth, come in.
Kid, spores!
I'm here. I made it. I'm at the top.
You are. Isn't it beautiful?
Dr. Isley.
I used to be, a lifetime ago.
Kid, can you hear me? I'm getting nothing human up there. She's not Isley, not anymore. Wait until she gets closer, and then use the MUC. You hear me? She's...
I'm almost to the door when I hear the bolt lock into place.
Ugh!
I'll be taking the weapon. Thank you.
Now, kid! It's gone!
It's okay. Nothing here will hurt you. Don't be afraid, Batman. I know how frightening change can be, but it's time to let go.
Head down, eyes forward. Hold it together. Ugh! What the hell, man?
Suddenly, the fire is everywhere. I remember feeling so terrified, but more than that, so angry. Angry because I thought that was the end.
Pennyworth, is she down? What are you seeing?
But it wasn't. It was just the beginning.
Kid, I'm seeing something big. It's up there with you. It's part human, part plant. But it's more than that. It's part everything. All I see is more of her.
Time to let go, Batman. Let go. Let go.
Come on then! Try it! You're not even real!
No, they're not. But I am.
What?
Shh. Welcome, Batman, to your wish.
Epilogue.
I didn't know if you'd answer, especially after all this time. It's me. I wasn't followed. Are you still there?
We're always here, Martha. We knew one day you'd come back to the Court of Owls. Outside Lincoln, New Mexico.
Bruce! It's Mom, honey. I'm not sure if this message will go through, but I'm going to be out of town for a bit. There are some things I need to take care of. Just know that you'll always be my little boy, and I love you, and don't you ever change for anyone, you hear me? This world might... Shit!
We watch you at your hearth. We watch you in your bed. Speak not a whispered word of us,
Or we'll send the Talon for your Come now, Batman. Don't fight. There's no point.
Kid, the density of the spores up there. That cow comes off. You'll have moments before you're compromised. Your genetics will be hers to ship. Then it won't come off. Now, find me a weakness. Look out! On your right! On your left! And on your right and your left. Weaknesses, Pennyworth! Damn weaknesses! She's made of plant, animal, insect, bacteria. Which part has a vulnerability? I'm looking, kid, but if there's a soft spot to her, I'm not seeing it.
This is all that's left of her. That's what the doctors tell my mother. The chemical fire in the lab reached nearly 9,000 degrees, as hot as a young star. It's a miracle that anything at all survived, they say. And yet, my heart appears perfectly intact. My mother asks if it's alive. They tell her no. But that's not true. I want to scream to her that I'm more alive inside this container than I've ever been. Connected to primal forces I don't understand, yet... but can feel as colors, green and red and black. My mother turns to go, and in that moment, I hate the glass separating us more than I've ever hated anything. But not just the glass, the powerful men who put it there. The men who did this to me. All because I wanted to go further in my research. Do more. But this is what they do. Those men. My enemies. Our enemies. Put walls everywhere. Walls of every kind. Dividing us from each other. From nature. From truth. Dividing up everything. All for profit. Their own tiny private kingdom. I will get out. I will find a way. Ivy climbs the highest walls. As my mother walks away, I reach for her. I can sense the black creeping through her. She will die this afternoon, sitting on a bench, waiting for the bus back to the hospice. No one will notice for almost 3 days. When the morgue thaws her out, parts of her fall off. Her fingers, her breasts, her nose, like rotted fruit. But now, in this moment, I reach and reach with everything I have, and suddenly, something new grows. Something that can't be hurt anymore. Why are you fighting me, Batman? We're on the same side!
Pennyworth!
He's not here anymore, I'm afraid. Rare forms of bacteria can disrupt radio signals, as can some bird calls, and even dolphin songs, all of which I'm emitting as we speak. No weaknesses. Just strength. You can be so much more, too. You're halfway there. You just need to embrace it.
I'm here, Waylon. Don't, Bruce. Don't accept it. Don't let yourself go there. That sound, the roar you keep hearing, echoing from deep in the tunnels. It's him changing back. Not becoming something worse. I'm going to keep banging on your door, Ozzy, every day until you talk to me. And the more I am given, the less I am worth. Come on. What am I, Eddie? Please. What do you mean, put on leave?
Look, all I heard is hanging out with the Batman has them looking at Dent differently. And all the folks he put away, too.
I got a message from Mom yesterday. I keep opening it, then hanging up before it starts. Deep down, I know I'm just saving it for when I need to hear it most. What the hell is happening to me?
Oh, take it all away, Batman. That soft part. That pain. We're becoming one, you and me. I can feel how much you're hurting your mother, your friends.
Get out of my head!
No, join me. Be my knight. Together we can beat them. Look at you. Spines that stab like a cholla cactus. Wings that slash like an ostrich. The will of a virus. Just breathe me in. And the stubbornness of a cockroach. All right, then. I'll drag you into the light, one way or another.
You knew the rules about communication, and the consequences for breaking them. So why, Martha?
Because something is happening in Gotham right now. Something that I believed was worth the risk.
That's not your decision to make. You put us all in danger by reaching out. What gives you the right? This is how we've survived. Just because you are one of us.
I wasn't just one of you. I was a Talon. The best Talon. You all know what I did for the court. That's what gives me the damn right. And maybe surviving was enough before. But the truth is, Batman changed that.
Then you can blame Batman for what's about to happen.
This city is an ecosystem, a living thing. You introduced something new, something foreign, and now the city is reacting. But instead of going further, you try to hold it back. Even now, looking for that weapon, the screaming gun behind you. Like the ones they use in that place to separate my cells. Stop denying what you want! You wish to reshape things just like I did. You blew the seeds across the city, but now you're afraid of what you've sown! Well, change is coming, whether you like it or not!
There's been a shift in plans, Agent Pennyworth. Your new assignment.
I'm looking at the bloody assignment. But why? I've been on Grimm for over 5 years, and now he's here, in Gotham. And suddenly you want me on,
Yes, on Batman. That's the target. And if I refuse, let's just say, no more enjoying a mere sweet tea.
Al? Miss Quinn, what are you doing here?
I'm here to help with this whole Batman thing. We all are.
All right, Dick. Tomorrow, you do something about him.
Ah, come on, Bruce. We're trying that new Batman-themed bar on 39th. Come on! Great big wings.
I smile. Tell them another time. I hope they can't see my fists shaking. I look at the sidewalk. They're 200 years old.
You can walk around with your head down, blind to it, writing in your little book. But it's happening, and they see it. Believe me, the ones whose plans you disrupted, the ones who hate change. The worst of them is here, their leader. Their horned king, looking down and smiling from somewhere high above us both.
It's still Gotham, damn it. Steel, limestone.
The tricks he plays, the deals and packs and bargains, carving up the world with his minions. We have to stop him. I didn't think he could be stopped. All those years he kept me locked away, scrambled by those noise guns, pulled apart. But then one day, there you were, like some wild beast running naked through my biome. And I knew, if I had the chance, I would join with you, because Grimm, he's coming for you, just like he came for me, just like he comes for anything that threatens change, isolates it, locks it away. He's making moves as we speak. I can feel it. Maybe if you were willing to evolve on your own, to become what's needed, you might be able to stop him, Batman. But you're not. Don't worry, though. When I release these spores from this place,
I'll make you something new. I'll make everyone new. We'll be strong, beautiful. A new kingdom. And together, we'll stop him. And then we'll make that first wish come true.
Stop! Ugh! Don't do this! You heard me, damn it! I said
Bruce, calm down.
Mr. Gordon, what are you doing here?
I need to talk to you.
No offense, but the last thing I want to talk about is you and my mom.
It's not about your mom. She's a grown woman. I'm a grown man. And nature is nature. But this is about you, son.
Me?
Bruce, I know.
What are you talking about? Know what? Oh.
Want to sit?
Okay.
How did you, son? 6'9" and 400 pounds doesn't exactly blend in. And I did pull you out from a pile of bats one time.
Does my mom know?
Believe it or not, I don't think so. Her brain's engaged in some Olympic-level gymnastics to avoid the obvious. Self-defense, I suppose.
Are you here to tell me to stop?
Do you want me to?
Right now? I don't know. He's just getting so big, Mr. Gordon. I wanted Batman to affect the city, to shine a light on things.
But I didn't expect him to become the light himself, the big old beacon in the sky.
The things I'm up against, too. It feels like to win, I have to become something tougher, meaner, something
darker.
Yeah. Any advice?
From me? Nope. No way. I'm just an old man in love with your mom, son. But I'll give you the advice someone else gave me when I was in a similar situation to yours. Someone much smarter than me. My daughter.
Shh! She'll hear you. Stop struggling. I got you.
Officer Gordon!
You can thank me by swearing never to pull that kind of shit again. Now, SWAT is about to bust in with a dozen double-argued up MUCs, so we need to get out of here before she figures out your—
No! The spores. She's going to release them across the city. We have to destroy them. I have the MUC. But do you have any explosives?
No, but 2 flights down I saw—
There's no time! But if we can't—
If you can do what? What can you possibly do? And here I thought we could be allies, but I was wrong.
I'm sorry, Martha. We really hoped you'd listen to reason.
I'm happy to disappoint you then, because I always believed we owls were never supposed to listen to reason.
That's enough.
No, it's not. We stood for something once, remember? We were the ones who fought back from the shadows against the rich and powerful. We were warriors, fighting for a better world. Proud, wise, vicious. Owls. And yes, they crushed us. He crushed us. So now maybe we need to be something new, but not by hiding or by changing who we are at our core. If that's what we're about, you might as well pull the trigger. You think that sound gun can destroy me?
No, but it shows me what I suspected. When you bonded with me earlier, I saw Dr. Isley. You want me to evolve, but you haven't gone all the way yourself.
What are you?
Your heart. Last piece of your human self. You kept it. The only part of you not remade. I can see it. Right there. Destroy the spores, or I'll destroy your heart. The sonic waves will disperse the cells. You could regrow it, but it wouldn't be that one. The one your mother held.
What was Barbara's advice? When I became mayor, I was terrified, Bruce. I'd had my plan, my agenda, but suddenly the whole city was looking to me to do so much more, to be more. And the critics, they kept attacking me for being too soft, too local, too much of a people person. I was all torn up. Maybe to be a good mayor, I had to forget all the hippy-dippy stuff your dad and mom and I loved and become something tougher, colder, meaner. One night, Babs, she was 16 at the time, studying for a biology test. She found me on the balcony in my robe, staring out at the city, and she said something to me.
Ivy does climb, but it also clings. It holds on, Dr. Isley. You don't want to lose that last piece of yourself, do you?
We are better than this!
She said, Dad, a tree grows tallest when you care for its roots.
We're in. Destroy the spores, Dr. Isley. Now!
All right!
You have good roots, son. I know you'll make the right choice when the time comes.
You fool! We could have saved everyone, everything, climbed so high, made it better. You've only doomed yourself. You're just small and terrestrial and weak and human.
Yes, I have been, but not anymore.
What are you? No! My heart!
SWAT is here! This way!
I'll kill you, Batman! You monster!
Batman, what happened back there? You destroyed her heart anyway? Batman! You know, maybe you should take this back.
She said to fight what's coming. I needed to evolve. I just took her advice. Maybe we all should.
Bruce! How many times do I have to have your slugging ass kicked before you realize I don't want to be your Oh.
Don't kick my ass, man. I'm just a delivery guy.
Hello? Bruce, are you here? Bruce!
Bruce, it's Mom, honey.
Delete message.
Why did they do that, Dad?
I wish I knew, Bruce.
What do we do? How do we make them stop?
I don't know. I'm just one person. I don't know how to fix the world. But I know what I'm good at. Teaching. Every student I meet, I know I have a chance to make a difference in their life. So maybe someday one of my students won't make the same mistakes these people made. And what about you, kiddo? What will you do?
Finally made it. Sorry, long drive from Gotham. Come on in then, city boy. As requested, explosives, modified rubber bullets, bean bags, the works. Non-lethal, less lethal. That'll work. I should know better than to ask, but what's all this for? I've got my needs. And I got mine. Thanks, kid. That large project on the edge of town. What's going on? Some company came in with big money and big promises. 3 months into construction, they up and left.
Just like that. Who knows why? What's left is what you saw when you drove in. Where are all these people from? Hell if I know. Came looking for something better. Didn't find it.
We weren't doing anything! Stop!
We told your asses you can't be here!
Leave that alone, son. Nothing you can do.
Let's see what we got. Por favor, basta! What's that language you're spitting at us, huh? Don't you know where you are?
This town belongs to us. You're the stranger here.
You're the one who doesn't belong! Time to grow up, kid. Get ready for a beating. Ah!
Bro, you just made a big mistake. We'll see. Sure to listen, city boy.
What do we have here?
DJ!
Out of towner, savior complex.
Run!
I love city boys. Hey, chin up, man. It's your lucky day. Tonight is when we get to pay back this horrible city that turned its back on our boys and embraced the swill. All that changes now. Starting with you.
Stop!
What the?
Father Peters, get out of the way! Jeffrey, I've known you since before you could walk. This is not you. I...
Leave those bitches on the ground where they belong. Let's do what we came here to do.
I hope you don't mind. The hospital is a good hour away. They really got you good. Got us good, I should say.
Won't happen again.
All right.
Is this you?
A long time ago now. I made a lot of friends during that time. All of us chasing peace. A never-ending journey, it seems.
The tattoo on the boy's arms. What's it mean?
6 months ago, we had an outsider come, recruiting. I don't know much about him, except that he's been filling the holes in the hearts of our boys. Of all the men here, really. He's given them a dark place to go.
They said something was happening soon.
The boy and his mother, they're from an encampment.
I saw.
They plan to run them all out of town tonight, by any means necessary. Where are you?
Stay here.
They torched your car. I'm sorry.
Doesn't matter.
Where are you going? What are you going to do?
Sometimes peace isn't an option. Sometimes words don't work. DJ? Powell? You know we can't let you do this. Good to have you here, brothers. Good to have you all here. Let's clean up this town! Do you see us? Do you see me? I am the new truth. I am power. Pure power. White power. Get in! Shoot this mother... what? No! No! Don't come any closer, man.
Let's get out of here!
I'll do it, man. I'll do him.
Get away! Get away!
Stop! What are you doing? This won't fix it. It won't. I don't know how to make it better. I only know how to not make it worse. Please, this isn't the way. This is my way!
Boys! He got DJ!
What are you talking about?
He came out of nowhere, man!
Tell us what happened. From the start,
Somebody came at us, man! Someone huge!
Why didn't you grab more guns? What about Earl's?
We just came from there! Everything's gone!
Oh my God! Get back! Get back!
Get back, man! You can't do this! We're human beings!
No, you're roaches. Only one way to deal with those.
It hurts! I know, son. Stay still.
Why?
You have your way, and I have mine. You did a lot of cool stuff when you were younger, Dad.
I don't know about that.
You made a difference. You did something. I'm gonna do that too. I'm gonna be just like you. I just have to figure out how.
That was before the mustache. We barely knew what we were doing then. But I guess I barely know what I'm doing now. But you, Bruce, I know your nature. I know who you are, deep down. You have a strong and compassionate heart. All you have to do is be yourself. No matter what you do, I'll always be proud of you.
Through here. The kitchen's back here. I got the gun cabinet. Weapons. He's coming. We need sentries on the roof. You grew up in a church. It's me dad's house, after my parents split. With dwindling congregations, me dad and his wife started a business that flips churches into McMansions. What the?
I sleep with the shotgun these days. What have you done now, Victor?
I thought I recognized your voice, Victor. And you brought friends. I called the cops. You can take what you want and go. Cops aren't too punctual these days, Pops. Something much worse is on its way. I thought you were in Florida for the winter, Da. Lan got sick. It was aggressive. She went quick. I would have told you, but I never know where the hell you are. You aren't there for Mom, you stupid old bastard. You stupid old bastard! What? Get him! Like I said, something much worse than us is on its way. Guns, old man. We need guns. Is this the only one? There's a floor safe in the bar.
That's the upstairs window.
He's inside.
That's the only way to get upstairs or down. And that's the only hallway to the stairs.
Looks like you're our fearless leader.
Right.
We're not losing twice in one night, brothers. Just need a special brew for our last stand. Created by reincarnated Hyperborean witches. Synthesized from the spinal cords of frightened orphans. At least, that's what they said online.
Grenades, da.
The neighborhood's gone downhill. Damn, you one of us, you old sumbitch.
It's so quiet. I don't hear him. Shh.
What? What? Oh! No, 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 no! Ah! You burned me once, you sumbitch! Suck holy flame! Those are high-velocity rounds! Get down! Feel my righteous hand, demon! I am the sex organs of machine angels! What are you? Damn.
Grab the damn oil and help, Steve! Ah!
Drop the damn pot and run, Sarah!
Suns burn to make light. And cast out the dark! You're okay. You're all right, kid. Let's learn about bats. The scientific name for bats is Chiroptera, from the Greek care, meaning hand, and pteron, meaning wing. The fear of bats is called chiroptophobia. Some bats can fly up to 250 miles in a single night, can reach heights up to 10,000 feet, and can travel as fast as 60 miles per hour. Vampire bats will frequently share their meals with other hungry bats. Bats are excellent pest controllers. A single colony of bats can eat over 600 million bugs per year. More than half the population of bats in the United States are endangered, but there are many groups trying to help. Bats are social creatures. They survive best in numbers.